July holiday plagued by gun violence in Atlanta. Right now, Atlanta police investigating several deadly shootings, one involving a 14-year-old victim, another ending with a mother and daughter being shot. Both shootings part of a violent trend across the country. This weekend, more than 400 shootings were reported and at least 150 people were killed by gun violence. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston has more.
This shooting.
The sound of several gunshots shook a northwest Atlanta neighborhood over the holiday weekend.
Mom and kids out here fighting.
These kids out here running around with guns.
That's these kids out here fighting too.
Multiple 911 calls were made after at least 50 teens gathered on McAfee Street fighting, where a memorial of flowers and bears now sits.
Someone child is going to get hurt.
A 14-year-old was shot and killed. Two other teens also struck by bullets. A terrifying scene for neighbors and the other teens who could be heard crying in some of those calls.
Somebody just got shot, and the one did get shot.
One woman says she called police because of the fighting, never imagining the tragic result.
And then when I came out on the balcony, I found the baby over there laid out.
The fatal shooting, only one of many calls Atlanta police responded to in the last several days. Investigators now looking for a man accused of shooting a mother and daughter, killing her. Police say the result of an argument.
When I was told, one of the females contacted a male associate, and he was the one that came over and did the shooting.
It was a violent 4th of July weekend nationwide. The Gun Violence Archive pointing at a surge in violent crime. Locally, the uptick in crime has some in the Buckhead man accused of shooting a mother and daughter, killing her. Police say the result of an argument.
When I was told, one of the females contacted a male associate, and he was the one that came over and did the shooting.
It was a violent 4th of July weekend nationwide. The Gun Violence Archive pointing at a surge in violent crime. Locally, the uptick in crime has some in the Buckhead community wanting to break away from Atlanta altogether. Others say the city needs to stick together to fight the crime.
Atlanta is known across the world as a city that comes together, and that's what we need to do now.
And Atlanta police are continuing to investigate the shootings that we mentioned. If you have any information about any of those incidents, you are asked to call investigators. In Atlanta, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.